You are now tuned in to another edition of the Truth Zone. And the situation with this fog is becoming more and more strange by the day. Case in point, right here in Florida, this looks like snow, but this is in fact fog. So what could be causing this mysterious event with this weird fog? What could be causing this? As always, I would also ask that you would please take time out of your day to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Any and all engagement will help this video and all of the other videos get into the algorithm for more people to see. And this mysterious fog isn't just happening in the United States. It's happening in other parts of the world too. Case in point, the UK is dealing with mysterious fog. So again, what could be causing this? Now, I know that you are going to have people out there who doubt. They are going to be like, oh, it's just fog. There's nothing to worry about here. You get fog. And be that as it may, yeah, you do get fog. The way this fog looks is very suspicious. And the way people are reporting and saying how this fog has strange smells to it should be a pause for concern. Again, I'm just asking the question, and I will leave that to each and every one of you. But this fog is very spooky, and it's very reminiscent of a TV show called Stranger Things when they go to the upside down. So again, what could be causing this mysterious fog? What could be causing these mysterious dust particles, or whatever you want to call them, to show up in this fog? Because this fog doesn't seem normal to me. But that is just my opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion entirely when it comes to this fog, but there is a lot of weird things going on anymore. And this fog is even causing delays at some airports. So you tell me what is going on, because again, there's a lot of weird things happening.
Airport looks like right now we have people doing their self-check-in here, but that is deceiving. But take a look to my right. This is where you see the long lines of people that are either delayed or trying to rebook their flight. And if we walk over this way, that takes us all the way to the entrance of the airport. Now, according to FlightAware, there have been over 300 delays in and out of San Diego and dozens of cancellations. Morning fog is the main reason for a bunch of the delays that have caused a domino effect throughout the day.
And this next video comes from a lady on TikTok named Michelle Monique 1. That's her username. And she talks about how things just feel very strange anymore. And she feels like something major is on the horizon. I've been feeling like that myself recently. Things just feel very off, and they have felt off for a while. Honestly, call me a wackadoo if you want to, but I think that things have felt very strange since the recent eclipse that we seen earlier in 2024. What do you think?
I don't know if it's just me, but for the last few days, I have been having this weird feeling like something big is about to happen, right? Like this weird feeling of impending doom. I have been having this crazy feeling like in my belly. I don't know what it is, okay? To be brutally honest, I feel like something is already happening. And here's why. For the last few days, there have been crazy reports of dense, thick fog in many states all over America, in addition to the UK. Now, this is not your regular fog, because a lot of people have been reporting that they have been seeing some weird type of mist coming out of the sky with this fog, okay? In addition to that, there have been 4 plane crashes, y'all, within the last 5 days, okay? 3 of those plane crashes occurred within the last 24 hours. You had one on Christmas Day in Kazakhstan, and then within the last 24 hours, you had one in South Korea, Nova Scotia, as well as Norway. In addition to that, y'all, so many people have been reporting this weird sickness, whereas though they're having muscle soreness, sore throat, body aches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, the whole 9, and they said that this sickness had just been coming out of nowhere. I don't know about you, but I feel like something big is happening or about to happen, and these people just are not telling us. What are your thoughts?
And you have multiple different people talking about this fog and how they feel weird. Case in point, this user right here talked about how they've been feeling weird, randomly vomiting, random cramps in their legs, and they feel like they could sleep forever. And that's just one of many examples of this fog. And again, it's not just happening in the United States. It's happening in the UK also. And one has to wonder if the drones were responsible for this, because here recently, it doesn't seem like as many people are talking about drones anymore. They are talking about this fog. And here's even more examples. In the Netherlands, also a 6-day fog. In Germany, a big fog for 3 days, and it's making them sick. So again, this is happening in multiple different locations, not just the United States. And for this to be happening in multiple different areas all at one time, that leads me to believe that there is something more going on here.
Anyone else noticed since this fog arrived on Christmas Day, you got a sore throat, you started to feel lethargic, you lost your appetite, you felt fluey, you couldn't do anything, didn't have any energy, sweat, couldn't sleep. There's nothing natural about it for me, people. They're doing this on purpose. Whatever's in that fog is making us sick. And I know it's hard for people to get their heads around that they'd actually do it to us, but again, go and research the Georgia Guidestones. Go and research what they want for humanity. Keep us in balance with nature at 500 million. So they've got a big task on their hands if they want this done by 2030. So think about it. Changes in the weather, things they're sticking in us, things they're putting in the food. And I'm past caring what the Karens think. The amount of people in the comment section who say, oh, it's just winter, it's always like that, we always have fog. So this is far from natural, this isn't water, this isn't normal fog. So let me know in the comment section if this fog has actually made you sick.
So a lot of weird things are happening with this fog. A lot of people are reporting that they aren't feeling well from this fog. This next video comes from the paranormal chick.
There seems to be a situation developing. This is actually affecting multiple people across different states, starting from the East Coast. And what people are posting and coming forward and claiming is this weird fog that's blanketing them. But the weird thing about it is it looks different, it smells different. It's actually hurting their nose, eyes, and throat. Take a look at these next 4 videos and let us know, are you or have you seen this mysterious fog?
I don't know what the f is going on, but it went from snow, rain, cold to 50 degrees and fog. Now, this is the exact type of shit that I be talking about when it comes to this geoengineering and how they alter in the atmosphere and they're with the ozone layer and they're obscuring the fucking of the sky.
The fog tonight? What the fuck? Okay then. Holy shit.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
This fog stuff is indeed bizarre. Have you seen any of this weird stuff in your area? And this next video comes from True Story on TikTok.
They spraying something in the air and it's not Lysol. Look at this.
It's in the air.
I know.
If you've gotten sick within the last week and a half with not like flu-like symptoms, but respiratory.
That was me. Yep.
Respiratory issues.
Wow.
It's in the air.
Go get your respirators. Does this look like fog to you? Absolutely not. This looks like small little particles. And guess what? We're in hell in this.
When you look at this video coming from a Ring camera, you will see all of that debris floating in the sky, and one would think it's dust, or one would think that it's snow. And here's another example, but this is the fog. So I'm asking each and every one of you again, what do you think this fog could be? What do you think could be causing all of this weird sickness with this fog? What do you think could be the result of all of this? Is this just all one big coincidence and people are just getting sick right around the time of this fog? Or is there something more to all of this? Do you think the drones could be playing a part in what's going on with this weird fog? I'm asking each and every one of you because, again, I'm just asking the questions. That's all that I am doing, and I will leave that to you, the viewer, to decide what you think about all of this. But there is a lot of weird things indeed happening, and in my honest opinion, this fog does not look normal at all, but that's just my perspective. That's just my opinion on the matter. Maybe you have a different opinion entirely when it comes to all of this, but you've got to admit something really seems off about all of this fog. It really does. It seems very, very, very spooky.
This is the fog. It's crazy.
Multiple different people are reporting on this weird fog and how they think that they are getting sick from said fog. There might be something more to this after all. That's just my opinion anyway. Again, maybe you have a different opinion entirely, but from my viewpoint, I think there is something really going on here. I think they are doing something. They are messing with something to cause all of this. Maybe this is going to ramp up more and more in the days and in the weeks to come. Maybe, just maybe. I hope not, but it just seems like this stuff is tying hand in hand with the drone stuff recently. That's what it seems like to me, because again, notice how there is less and less talk currently, as of the time of you watching this video, of drone talk, and there's more and more talk about the fog stuff. Very strange stuff, if I do say so myself. And again, one has to wonder what they have planned behind the scenes, what they are doing behind the scenes to cause all of this stuff. Again, maybe there's nothing to this at all. And this next video I'm about to play is from a guy named Alex Kubi.
Okay, I am not one for conspiracy theories, but I've been seeing these videos about fog. Okay, everyone gets fog, right? But they're saying how bizarre the fog is. And so I'm thinking to myself, and this is just maybe 10 minutes ago, I'm like, yeah, fog. Okay. I'm in Los Angeles area. We get some, fog once in a while, but I can't see anything past my property. What the f is this? What? Now, again, fog. It's fog. But this is some thick fog. It's kind of eerie.
And here's another example of a Ring camera catching this mysterious fog on camera. And again, it does look like dust particles floating in the air. Could this be some form of smart dust? Who really knows? But this is some very, very strange stuff. And Wall Street Apes on X posted this: Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, California, Texas, and basically all over the country, people are reporting the same thick particle fog. And multiple different people are reporting how this fog makes them feel sick and how it smells like chemicals. So again, what is really going on, and why is this happening in multiple different places all at once? This fog stuff is very, very strange indeed, and it's getting more and more spooky by the day. And even Into Thin Air, who is on X, he also has a YouTube, he's even talking about how people are getting sick from this fog. He's reporting it as toxic fog. And even right here, He says, this fog is poisonous. Started sweating after I was outside breathing it. Do not go outside. I am warning you. This is a very dangerous game. The government is playing with all of us. This must end now. And this video that he shares was posted by a user named Magic Soul 101. I believe they are the ones that made this statement, but still, this is some very, very strange stuff indeed. And this next video I am about to play comes from David Bamber on TikTok. And he also discusses how this fog has a weird smell to it and how strange this fog is. So again, what is really going on?
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird. And so I'm going for my walk, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right. And I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
Have any of you noticed any weird smells coming from fog near you? Have any of you noticed these weird particles coming from a fog near you? Comment down below and please let me know and let others know. And are you feeling sick from this fog? I want to hear from each and every one of you, and please do your part in sharing this video so it gets past all of the censorship. But these are definitely some strange things going on, and it seems like things are becoming more and more strange by the day. One has to wonder if this is tying into the bird stuff. If you know, you know. As always, I thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch another edition of the Truth Zone. God bless you and your families. Stay safe out there. And this is Truth Seeker signing out.